represent the darker side, darker side, darker side. That's where I reside, side. Yo, I represent the darker.
Hey yo, what up, everybody? Welcome back to Hood Rock Entertainment, bro. Hey, man, I hope you tapped in, hope you clicked up, squatted up, whatever you want to call it. Hang on, let me just fix this. Yeah, man, I hope that you've tapped in, clicked up, squatted up, whatever you want to call it, bro. Go ahead and do that. Yo, man, I'm telling you, today's gonna be a good day, bro, because we're off to check out the mighty Gurkhas, bro, Nepal's Gurkha army. And yo, man, these dudes here, ruthless, bro. These dudes here are fierce fighters, bro. Their history shows it. um, this is one of the reasons why Nepal has always been Nepal, bro. You know, they've been invaded many times, bro, but never been conquered. You know what I mean? It says a lot about these dudes. So, yo, tap that subscribe button, bro. Hit the notification bell so you get the drop every time that I tap in. And make sure that you like the video, bro. Yo, I'll leave a link in the description box to the original. I'm going to do this in two parts, bro, because it's 25 minutes long. So I'm going to do a 12.5 minute video, and then I'm going to do a part two. So make sure you come back for part two, bro. Yo, and another thing too. I noticed that a lot of Marines and a lot of like American army army dudes, they all react to these videos, bro, and stuff like that. I have nothing to do with the military. I've got nothing to do with the army. Never been in any government agency, bro. I'm just a dude trying to learn about the history of all these dope countries that I've been tapping into and reacting to, bro, with the hip hop and stuff like that. I just really wanted to get into the culture and learn all I could about them, bro. So I hope you appreciate it, man. Yo, man, come back to tap in and check out part two after this, bro. Yo, we ain't gonna mess around no more, bro. Hey, but shout out to all my Nepalis too, man. Hey, man, he's been leaving me some really great comments, bro, letting me know a little bit about the people. Yo, man, word up to you, bro. Let's get it.
In the foothills of the Himalayas, the race is on to find the world's most formidable warriors.
I do know
These
that
are
this
the
is
descendants
a
of Nepal's legendary Gurkhas.
I do know, bro, that these guys training is really full on, bro. Like I think the run they do something like they do a real long run. I'm not too sure how long it is. Um, if you didn't know, I'm a personal trainer, and like that's what I do for work. So working in the gyms, training people. I do a lot of cardio training. I write up a lot of cardio programs for people and stuff like that. So so I sort of know my thing. I know my stuff when it comes to training, and this stuff here, bro, full on, man. Like I do know that much.
Fighters so ferocious, they took on the might of the British Army.
Yeah, they did, bro.
Stunned by their courage, the UK has enlisted a brigade of Gurkhas for more than 200 years.
Wow, I knew that the British had been recruiting them in there, but I didn't know it'd been that long. 200 years. Wow.
Today, thousands of young Nepali men compete to join this elite unit. Only a few will make it. Through blood, sweat and tears, 101 East finds out what it takes to join the world's fiercest fighters.
This is gonna be cool, man. This is gonna be cool. The mighty Gurkha. Hey yo, I did a short reaction to what was it, 10 facts about the Gurkha, top 10 facts about the Gurkha army. So I do know a little bit, like the knife, bro. Apparently you don't want to see it, you don't want to have a Gurkha ever pull that knife out on you, bro. Like, hell no, you know what I mean? Like, when they do, apparently blood will be spilled. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, that's testament to their ferocity, bro.
Morning, Baru.
These boys are about to face the toughest 10 days of their lives.
Recruit intake 2020 central selection ma. Maswagat Kachu.
Oh, yeah.
They've
Awesome.
beaten
Awesome. So this is the 2020 selection. Nice. So this is up to date, really current. Oh, cool. This will be cool.
thousands of hopefuls to get here, but that's nothing compared to what they'll have to do next.
Aile Bata. Timruko Pakka Mauka. I Pugio.
Every year, the British Army holds a grueling competition in Nepal to select the newest members of its legendary Gurkha Brigade.
Timro Chanko Keta. Baya Daya. Hernahos. Kun Keta Safal Huneta. Timmy. Ki Timro Chanko.
Many have trained for years to get here.
Every test, every point, every second counts. So you must focus.
The prize is a career as an elite soldier and British passports for the whole family. But they
Wow.
have to be willing to fight
I didn't know that.
and even die for the UK.
I didn't know that. Yeah, and that must be hard fighting for an army that once tried to invade your country. You know what I mean? So big ups to these guys that are doing this, man. They're doing this because I do know that Nepal's economic structure, they can't support the population, and that's simply because when you have a densely populated people area, how do you build enough jobs for that many people? You know what I mean? It's very hard. So this gives them an opportunity for the guys that make it to have their family move to another location and try and build a better life. You know what I mean? And you can look at it two ways, bro. You can build a better life in Nepal. You know what I mean? You can. But for some people, bro, they'd like to try and create an opportunity for their family in another land. And that's great, bro, because I'm from New Zealand and we have a lot of refugees that come here and rebuild their lives here, bro. And they find that it's a great place to live, bro.
Yedi Yaso Garner. Tapai Taya. Hunun Dine Bane. Tapai Yeah Bata. Fakano Hos.
Only the brightest and strongest will be selected. For the others, it will be the crushing end of a lifelong dream.
Best effort Dino Pacha. Super
Give your best and good luck.
It's easier to get into Harvard University than to join the British Gurkhas. More than 12,000 boys applied this year, and the army is going to take less than 4%.
Wow, 12,000. 12,000 people applied.
12,000 boys applied this year, and the army is going to take less than 4%. Kamal Gurung is hoping to be one of the chosen few. He's from a family of farmers. Life has always been a struggle for them, but this is Kamal's one chance to change that.
The only thing I can think about right now is joining the British Army. There's nothing else. If I succeed, I'll be able to get my parents out of poverty, give them a normal life, and all the happiness they deserve.
Fair enough, bro. Hey, fair enough. For some people,
To
bro.
prepare for the Gurkha tryouts, Kamal and his best friend Rohit have been at this training centre for the last 2 years.
Oh,
They've both tried and failed to join the British Army before.
so this is the
So
third time.
this year, the pressure is really on.
Obviously, I want both of us to get in, but if only my friend makes it, I won't be sad or jealous. It would be a proud moment for me.
Next door, their friend Kadak is packed and ready to go. Kadak's pretty nervous himself. It'll be life-changing.
You would be.
if he's
You'd be
accepted
nervous
into the
as hell.
Gurkhas.
I mean, so much is riding on you to make it. Like a lot of people join the army, and in other countries, and their families are fine. They come from countries that are financially, economically well off. So I mean, the pressure for them is just on themselves to make it, their own personal goals. But I mean, for these guys here, the whole family's relying on this relying on them to succeed. You know what I mean? So, bro, the pressure you must be feeling. I mean, that's a lot of weight to carry for someone so young.
It's a big thing for me, and then for my mother also. Her
only dream is for me to join the British Army so that I can give us a good life, so
see
that
what I
I
mean?
can have a better future.
Hey, look, and someone did say in the comment section that they'd never allow their child to fight for a foreign army. And, I mean, at the end of the day, for these guys, it might be different. I mean, if they don't make it, their family will always be in poverty, you know what I mean? And sometimes for them, it's not about going to fight for a foreign army. It's about going to accomplish something in order to get your family out of where they're from, bro. So it's not always about fighting in an army. It's not always about fighting in the army, bro. Sometimes it's just about giving your family a better life. You know what I mean?
Kadak's mum raised him
So I gotta
in
respect
a
that.
tiny village with no running water. His
You see what I
father
mean?
and elder sister died when he was 8. She's all he has.
father चाहिँ मेरो head of the family थियो हैन अनि उहाँ
My father was the head of the family, but after he died, all the responsibility fell on my mother's shoulders. Society looked down on
Sad,
her
bro.
because she was a widow. It was so hard for her to raise and educate me.
Prem Kumari ran a small food stall to support her son, but there was never enough money. She had to borrow from loan sharks to pay for Kadak's Gurkha training. Now she owes about $10,000, more money than she's ever had.
आउँछन् के गरेको हो कहिले दिने हो
Wow,
They
bro.
come and ask
Wow.
me, where's the money? When are you going to give it back? How are you going to pay me?
अनि पढाउन हुर्काउन राम्रोसँग पढाइदिनु पायो
I just wanted to give him a good education so he could stand on his own feet.
Kadak is her only hope. If he gets into the British Army, he'll be able to pay off her debt.
म तिरौँला नि अब के छ अब जाने हो
You see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Like, do you see the kind of pressure that these guys have on their shoulders in comparison to the typical soldier that you might know, someone you might know, you might have a friend. Like you know what I mean? I come from a family of warriors and soldiers, so you know what I mean. My great grandfather, he fought in the Māori battalion for the British Army as well. And yeah, like I mean, for this guy here, as you can tell, bro, it's about it's more than just giving his family a better life. His mother has obviously borrowed thousands of dollars that she doesn't have to pay back. So that creates a hell of a lot more pressure for this young guy.
नि आउने अब
कति हेर्ने अब
भन्दा नि उनीहरूले के गर्नु हुन्छ त्यही गर्ने बाटो नि उनीहरू पल्टिनु भयो आई फिल म एकदम अलि ब्याडै फिल हुन्छ म्याम किनभने अब
I feel really bad that my mother has to ask other people for money. Sometimes these rich people try to humiliate us.
लाइक
I hate it,
अलि रिच पिपल
but we have to put up with this.
डोमिनेट गरे जस्तो गर्नु नि गर्छ त्यस कारणले चाहिँ जस यस्तो प्रेसर
Sad.
जसलाई नि हुन्छ अब जस सोच्दाखेरि चाहिँ एकदम दुःख
There's a lot of pressure.
मैले अब केही कुरा अब
When I feel like quitting, I remember everything she sacrificed,
अनि होइन
and that motivates me to keep going.
म गर्थेँ
It would. It really would, right? You know what I mean?
All of this hope and sacrifice is about to come to a head. Finally, it's the first day of the
Here we
physical
go.
tests. In the crowd of anxious boys, I spot best friends Kamal and Rohit.
सर प्रतिस्पर्धा त अवश्य पनि हुन्छ र प्रतिस्पर्धाको लागि चाहिँ अब यो ब्रिटिस आर्मी एप्लाई
There is definitely a lot of competition. It's really tough because there are limited places. You have to be very mentally and physically fit.
Okay, stand by. Go.
For the next week, these boys will run, jump, push and pull their bodies to their absolute limits. In the end, only a few will make it. With more than 700 boys in the fray, I'm keeping an eye out for Rohit and Kamal. They're off to a great start. Their years of training seem to be paying off.
Oh, I hope they make it, bro.
In race after race, they're finishing near the top of their group. But the competition is fierce and there's no margin for error. With their future at stake, Kamal and Rohit are giving it their all. And they're scoring well.
सर मलाई चाहिँ ब्रिटिस आर्मी हुन चाहना चाहिँ साथ
I've wanted to join the British Army since I was 7 or 8 years
Crazy.
old.
सर मलाई चाहिँ अब यो ब्रिटिस आर्मी चाहिँ हुने चाहिँ एउटा चाहना चाहिँ मेरो
This is my biggest dream. If I succeed, I'll be so proud.
बेस्ट दिने हो र यदि म भए भने ठिकै छ
That is crazy.
But their trial is far from over. All the boys have to pass a medical, and it's the one test they can't prepare for. Kadak says some of their friends have already failed it.
Oh, wow.
बाहिर नर्मल हस्पिटलमा चेक गरेर जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ उनीहरूलाई के
Their medical checkup in a normal hospital came out fine. There was no problem. But in the camp, for some reason, they failed. I'm a little worried. There's a chance that I'll fail.
For 2 days, the boys will be poked and prodded to make sure they have no hidden illnesses or injuries.
Down, hold, and up.
Everything from their joints to their teeth will be examined.
Any problems? Please sit up.
And not everyone will pass.
Wow.
Suddenly, Kadak and Kamal are pulled aside. Their tests picked up a heart murmur, and now they're heading to hospital for a thorough checkup.
Oh. See, so like, I mean, damn. So it's kind of like, no matter what, all of your physical attributes and no matter how well you place physically, your score and your marks might be really high, bro. You might be the head of the class, and all it will take is one thing to come up in your health scan, and that's it. Wow. Look at all the legs. You see, now that's a sign of nerves. Look at that. I'd be nervous too, man.
Doctors have to do an ultrasound to make sure their hearts are functioning normally. If they're not, the boys will be disqualified.
Oh.
This is so incredibly stressful. These boys have waited, some of them for years, to get to this stage, to join the Gurkhas. And this test could mean the end of their dreams. It takes just a few minutes, but the doctors aren't giving anything away. We'll have to wait for the results back at the camp.
Oh, no.
The uncertainty is
Imagine that. You get the test and you've still got to wait. Even though they have them right there in front of you, the results, you've still got to wait.
excruciating.
Oh.
If they fail, they'll have to leave immediately.
Here we go.
I'm really hoping that both Kamal and Kadak have passed.
So am I.
But at the gate, it's clear the news isn't good.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Kadak. How are you doing?
Kadak's tests showed an abnormality with his heart. Prolonged, intense exercise could cause sudden death. He can never be a soldier in the British Army.
What do you plan to do?
Now I'm planning to go my home.
That is sad, bro. That is sad. And you know what? We're going to keep running this through, bro. We're just going to play the whole thing. It won't be a part 2. We're just going to carry on with this. I'm getting right into this, bro. This is really, really intriguing. But I'm really feeling for this guy right now, man. Damn, I'm really feeling for him, bro.
To your mother's home, back to the village? Have you had a chance to speak with her? All right.
Kadak has spent 2 years and his family thousands of dollars training to become a Gurkha. All of it has been for nothing. Back in the camp, Kamal is the last one to find out his results. After what happened to Kadak, I'm worried he'll also be sent home.
Did you pass? Yes. Congratulations! Were you nervous?
A lot.
Because you were sent to the hospital as well.
That was so sad moment for us. And our one of the friend, Kanak, he has gone to home.
Yeah. Were you sad to see Kadak go?
I know how hard it is. I can feel that pressure and that tension.
Good afternoon,
Man, that's hard,
Outside, the
man.
staff are finally able to give the remaining boys the good news.
अहिलेसम्म जे जति तपाईहरुले मेडिकल गर्नुभयो हो त्यो सम्पूर्ण तपाईहरु मेडिकली
Well, you must go on, right?
त्यसैले गर्दा सम
For now, Kamal and Rohit are both safe and they can call their families.
Mommy. Hello. म यहाँ क्याम्पबाट फोन गरेको के मेरो फिजिकलहरु सबै कट्यो.
But the stress of the last few days has taken a toll on Kamal. He's lost his confidence.
फोन गर्छु अझै बाँकी छ के रे अब धेरै आश चाहिँ नगर्नु खासै राम्रो नि भएन. ल ल ल ल ल हस् राखे बाइ.
Rohit also gets through to his mum.
Hello? Hello? Mommy?
This is his last chance to get into the British Army. They won't let him try again because he's already failed twice.
When I
So you
didn't
get 3
in,
chances,
I was
Aussie.
devastated. I just wanted to be alone. I was living away from my family. I felt like, in their eyes, I was a failure. I couldn't bear it. I just couldn't move on.
Rohit's mother says she
Took it
tried
hard,
to
eh?
support him, but the whole family was devastated.
It makes me so sad. I can't stop my tears when I think about it. It's hard to see your child work so hard and still fail. We tried to console him. We told him he could try again because there was time. But inside, we also felt hurt.
Wow,
She
see,
has used
you see how much rides on these guys, bro? This is not just getting into the army, bro. This isn't just about defending your country. And to be honest with you, it doesn't really have anything to do with that by the looks of things. It's just about trying to create a better life for your mother, your father, if you've got your father around, your brothers and sisters, if you've got any, you know what I mean? Like this is it's not even about. No one's even mentioned fighting for your country and all. No one's even mentioned that, bro. This is more about just the things that we take for granted, bro. These are the things that we all take for granted. Hey, man, and I'm guilty of it myself, bro. You know what I mean? I'm lucky enough that me and my partner were able to buy our home, and you know what I mean. I was lucky that I had the right support. Having my partner, and having a lot of good support around me, bro. Because you know what I mean. I might have spent a lot of time in prison, and I might have spent a lot of time doing the gang stuff. But at least I had access to the most basic things like electricity and running water, and the basic things, opening up cupboards to get food, and man, you know what I mean? So I mean, for these guys here, they're putting their all in. They're not just trying to get into the army here. They're trying to get all just the basics, just to be able to buy the basic things and be able to live with all the basic stuff like electricity and running water without it having to be a struggle. You know what I mean? This
all
is
the family's savings to pay for
so sad
Rohit's training.
that the other guy
And
got
that's
sent
put
home.
enormous pressure on him.
He has worked really hard. His hands were full of blisters, and his back was totally bruised because he carried those heavy baskets. He would try so hard.
You see what I'm saying, man?
For 2 long years, Rohit's family have watched him struggle with his disappointment. They're now bracing themselves for whatever happens next.
We're hoping that he'll get in, but I've told him that in case he doesn't, don't be sad. Control yourself. I'll come and get you and bring you home.
That's good. That's great support, bro. That's probably the best support you can get. You know what I mean? Your parents. You know what I mean? That whether you succeed in your own eyes or whether you don't, bro, your parents are always going to be your parents, bro, and they're going to love you whether you succeed or not. You know what I mean? So don't. So it's good that she's saying these things, bro, because. But even then, I do understand that he'd still be feeling the pressure anyway, bro. Like, why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? You have an opportunity to create something great for your family, and it's just bro. It's just mind-boggling how much is riding on this or on these guys making it. You know what I mean?
Almost over. The results are out in just a few days. But the boys have one last chance to impress the recruiters. Tomorrow is their final physical test, the infamous Doco
This is the run. This is the run that I've heard so much about.
Each boy has to carry a Doco or bamboo basket filled with 15 kilograms of sand. And they have to do it while sprinting up the mountain.
Wow.
Today, they're making sure their baskets are tied securely. Rohit seems pretty happy with his, but Kamal is having trouble. After a lot of trial and error, his basket is ready, but it feels like a bad omen.
Oh, here we go, boys.
Finally, it's race day, and the boys are raring to go at the crack of dawn. Kamal's in the front row wearing blue shorts.
Stand by.
Crazy.
It's a steep 5.8 kilometres to the top, along winding, rough roads.
You can do it, yes. You can draw.
With the Annapurna Ranges
You know,
towering
that's another thing I learned about these guys, man. Because they're from the Himalayas, bro. Kathmandu, stuff like that. High altitudes. That's why these guys can run so long, and that's why these guys have got so much like energy, and the cardio is through the roof, bro. Because they're used to training at high altitudes. You know what I mean?
above, the views are spectacular. But the only thing the boys are looking at is the competition. This is not just a test of strength, it's a test of sheer determination. Long after their bodies feel like giving up, it's their minds that will push them to the finish line.
Yeah.
By the time the boys get here, some can barely stand. Oh my gosh. Rohit is one of the first in his group to reach the top in just over 30 minutes. But Kamal is nowhere in sight.
Come on, Kamal.
Eventually, I spot him. He looks absolutely exhausted.
Yeah, were you happy with how it went?
I'm happy to complete the Doku race, but not satisfied with the time.
Oh, why? Why?
Because my finishing time was a bit slow than I used to do.
Do you think that's going to be a problem?
Yes, of course it's gonna be a problem because there are lots of boys who has done pretty good.
Ooh.
Ever since his scare at the hospital, Kamal has been struggling. But he could still be selected if his overall score is high. He won't have to wait long to find out.
Oh, come on, bro.
At the camp, the moment of truth has arrived.
तिमीहरुको आफ्नो टेस्ट नम्बर बोलाउँछु टेस्ट नम्बर बोलाएपछि यतापट्टि आउने टेस्ट नम्बरमा नाम भन्छु बुझ्यो
One by one, each boy will be told if he got in.
Crazy, bro. Oh, I hope he makes it.
There's only 432 places and more than 700 hopefuls. Kamal is one of the first to be called in. After years of hard work, it will take just seconds to learn his fate.
Oh.
At the camp gate, families are also waiting for the results. Boys who failed are coming out, and with them is Kamal.
Oh, shit.
People try to console him, but he's not stopping for anyone.
It's just awful. Kamal had tears in his eyes coming out, and he didn't want to talk to us, and
It's
I don't really
sad.
blame him.
Inside, Rohit is still hopeful. But he's one of the last boys left on the field. Finally, it's his turn.
Oh, I hope he makes it.
It
He made
looks
it.
like he's in.
Oh, at least one of them made it.
Congratulations! How do you feel?
I'm feeling very much happy now. Yes, ma'am.
Were you nervous?
Yes, ma'am.
Because you were at the bottom of the queue, right?
Yes, ma'am. I was at the last.
Did you think you were going to get in? or
At
you
least
not?
one of them made it,
I
bro.
was hoping to get in.
I
but
feel
was
real sad for the other two, but yo, at least he made it,
Congratulations.
man. That is cool, bro.
For the
That is
boys
cool.
who got in, it's a moment they will never forget. The day their lives changed forever.
I feel so great, so relieved. I feel like I reached a milestone. It's the greatest.
You did.
Did you think you were going to make
He feels like he reached a milestone. He did reach a milestone, bro. Yo, you got picked. You passed the selection course to train to be a Gurkha in the British Army, bro.
Some are on the verge of tears. Others are in shock. What they've achieved at such a young age is truly remarkable.
Today is a fantastic day. The end of what your journey through the recruiting process and the start of a new journey into the British Army, into the most famous regiments in the world. Congratulations, mate. All for an effort. Well done.
For these boys, there is no turning back. Within days, they'll be on a plane.
Man, I'm feeling it, bro. I feel the excitement for these dudes, man. Damn.
To the UK.
Look at the relief.
They had only dreamed about.
I wish you all the best on that next journey.
Understand, boy.
You are now the future of the Brigade of Gurkhas, and that is a responsibility that you will carry for the rest of your days in service. Good luck.
Man, what a cool documentary, bro. I really like that. Hey, yo, man, thanks for sending this in, everybody, bro. I really do appreciate all the dope videos that you guys send in, man. You send me in nothing but, bro, these things are either interesting, they're fire, they're dope, they're like, you know what I mean? I really do love all the content that you guys send me, bro. Hey, man, don't forget, bro, tap that notification bell, bro. Like, you'll get the drop every time I tap in, and I'm reacting to more history, more geography, and I'm telling you, bro, you want to tap in, bro. But if you know any videos that you want to see me, bro, send them in the comment section, or you can hit me on my Instagram, bro. I'll leave a link down below to that. Yo, man, the Gurkha army, bro, there's a reason why they're called the mighty Gurkhas, bro. And you can just see, bro, like, and that wasn't even all the training that they do, bro. There was training that they do behind the scenes that we didn't even see, bro. But those were a couple of the main things that they go through, bro. But I'm telling you, bro, that is mad crazy. And I really do like, because that was last year in 2020, so I can only imagine where these young guys are at now, bro, and where their families are at. Wow. Huge, bro. Hey, man, thanks, everybody. Thanks for all the support, bro. You know what to do, man. Hit that like button, and, hey, subscribe. Until next time, you know what's good. I'm out. Peace.